Hi guys, it's time for another video, and for this video I wanted us to just look at some of the answers and the questions for this week, particularly from the comprehension check on page 655, as well as the vocabulary from some of the exercises that we did this week. So let's get right into it. I won't be focusing on any of the definitions, but just the questions and how to answer those questions. So for the comprehension check, the instruction is complete the following items after you finish your first read. Review and clarify details with your group. Unfortunately, we can't do group work, so you'll have to do this by yourself. The questions are: number one, where has Kamau been for 5 years preceding the event in the story? Number two, where is Kamau going as the story begins? Number three, how does Kamau's mother feel about Kamau's wife, Mutoni? And then lastly, in your notebook, you have to confirm your understanding of the story, and you prove that by writing a summary of the story. So let's look at the answers. Question number one, where has Kamau been for 5 years preceding the events in the story? Kamau has been imprisoned by the government for the past 5 years. Number two, where is Kamau going as the story begins? When the story begins, Kamau is going back home to see his family in Honia, the village by the river where he grew up. Three, how does Kamau's mother feel about Kamau's wife, Mutoni? Kamau's mother accepts Mutoni's decision to leave, stating she was a good daughter to us. Mutoni left with Karanja because Kamau's family didn't have enough money and food to keep her, and they trusted Karanja because he was Kamau's childhood friend. And to summarize, in number four, a man named Kamau was released from imprisonment and journeys home to receive an unpleasant reception. His family believed he was dead and left his wife live with his childhood friend because they couldn't afford to keep her. Kamau is very upset, but in the end, he realizes that things change whether you are around to see them or not. Of course, you can have your own summary there in your own words, but these are the answers to the questions, and this is the summary that I've written for you. For the vocabulary, the question here is write a sentence in the past tense using the concept vocabulary. Ironically, the first word is concept, which is an abstract idea or theory. And the sentences that we got, these are actual sentences from students in the classroom. So the first one was Albert Einstein was good at understanding mathematical concepts, a very good sentence. And staying at home used to have a different concept because of the strange times that we are in. Both of these are great and they are correct because they are in the past tense. Sprawling was the second word, again, a sentence in the past tense, and the student said he seemed to break and splinter as he sprawled forward on the sand. It very, very good sentence, but it does feel a little bit researched, pre-researched. And I used to constantly sprawl the butter on my bread. Also very good because sprawling means to spread out or spread out over a large distance. Very good sentences there. Serpentine, which means snake-like or cunning or untrustworthy, in other words. Again, a sentence in the past tense for this word, serpentine. It says, most businessmen will be successful due to their serpentine schemes. Okay, this one was not in the past tense. So what we wanted there is to say, most businessmen were successful due to their serpentine schemes. And that makes a sentence in the past tense. All right. The second sentence that the students made, what did the word serpentine mean? Actually, the student said, what does the word serpentine mean? And we changed that to did to make it into the past tense. Uh, very good sentences, both of them, very well thought out. Compact, which means to pack neatly together. If you think of the boxes here, how they're stacked on top of each other. The again there, the question is to write the sentence in the past tense, and the sentences were, our camp used to be very compact, and I had a compact python. Um, both in the past tense, both very good. Animosity was the fifth word in the vocabulary. Again, there we're looking for a sentence in the past tense. So um, I was feeling animosity for my friend was the first sentence. Was is the past tense there. And I felt animosity when the food was late. Both of them very, very good sentences. And the last one, shrouding, which means to cover up or to hide or to conceal. Um, we got three sentences there. The city was shrouded by the mist. Mr. David was shrouding the truth from us. And the detective's case was shrouded in mystery. All those sentences came from students, and all those were absolutely wonderful. Well, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.